Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra December 27, 2022. This week is wonderful for gaining inspiration, and prophetic visions might even be part of the picture. Transits are good for romantic matters, children, publishing, education, and creative pursuits. You're also in good shape for ironing out issues in your daily life and routines. Your confidence in your ability to make changes that help you heal is building. Daily routines, work, or health and fitness matters stand to benefit. You're prepared to fight insecurities or use them to help or guide others rather than nurse your wounds. As the days shift, so do the phases of the bright and brilliant moon. Today, she will swim through the clouds, pouring her light down through their bubbling mist to greet you and say hello. She is slowly growing. As she dances through your solar fourth house of home, family, and domesticity, you'll feel deeply about these themes and situations. It's a great day to sit home and relax before the Christmas tree, light some candles and incense, and get in touch with your coziest self. Treat yourself and your lover to a home-cooked meal or order delivery. Breathe new life into your workspace. As the moon enters Aquarius today, you may feel more introverted than usual as you consider what you need in your work environment and work-life balance. The lunar energy might encourage you to accept that you may need certain things in your workspace and schedule that may only make sense to you. Instead of resisting your unique desires and unconventional habits, you should try to embrace them. Use the logical lunar energy to accept that you may need certain things to be productive at work. The moon's friendly aspect to Mars comes just as he is starting to slow down ahead of his direct turn in your financial sector next month. While for now, this is the ordinary monthly event that can fuel your financial confidence, instincts and imagination, this will alert your subconscious to the turnaround ahead. The aspect at play reminds us that there are always two ways to do something, if not more. You can either work out or not. You can eat healthy food, or not. Then there are decisions we make unconsciously. How do you sit in your chair when you work? Do you use good posture, with a strong back and the abdominal muscles slightly flexed? Or do you slouch and let your shoulders cave in? Pay attention while you still have a choice. You need just a little time to yourself. Today is just the day to take it. It is a day which encourages self-awareness through spirituality, introspection, and meditation. If prayer is something that works for you, this is an excellent thing to do today. By taking such time, you will notice an increase in your emotional well-being and overall energy. Do what you need to ensure that you get some time alone. You'll feel much better for it. While this is a time of year when it is all about family, having the moon in your home and family sector is making this even more of a priority today. This is a chance to not just show up at a time of year when it can be about duty, but to become emotionally engaged and to set some new resolutions for the future. Life gets busy, but at the end of the day, it is the people that you know will always be there for you, or the things or people that help us to feel grounded, that are the real bedrock in our lives. A day before the moon is due to return for its last visit to your romantic sector for the year, and just 5 days after Jupiter left, something special is happening in the heavens. An alignment between Neptune, the planet of dreams, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is forming, giving you the confidence and resolve to commit to your romantic dreams or to following your heart. Our eyes in the sky. Holiday stress could make balancing emotions and partnerships difficult today, so avoid getting snippy with your partner. You might also feel as though your self-care has been put on hold, so try to find those moments when you can connect with your breath and find your zen. This will be especially important for anyone in charge of arranging holiday meals or festivities, so be extra gentle with yourself if you're carrying a heavy load of responsibilities. Things come together in your house of money and values this week. It may explain why, even though there are certain opportunities coming your way, some of them require more work or more education than you currently have or have time for. Don't worry. You're facing a time when you need to focus on the politics of your job. Take the boss out to lunch. Luckily, this energy begins to dissipate with a supportive connection between the Aquarius moon and Jupiter. The atmosphere becomes dreamier and less stressful, so don't be afraid to relax for a bit. If you're celebrating the holidays, this is a great time to connect with the children in your family. You'll feel like a child yourself as you share in all the excitement they experience. Feel free to indulge in a little playtime, and allow the light-hearted energy to waft through your household. You have a host of astrological aspects to choose from this week, many of which affect your work and money. First, your relationships could possibly be less than stable. You may need to count on someone else for that loan you'd hoped for. Aspects in your house of large institutions like banks and the IRS indicate you should be careful what you say and how you say it. The moon continues its journey through Aquarius until tomorrow, so take a minute to appreciate any presents you've received in the last few days, and think of ways you can give back to your community. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Aquarius moon trines Mars in Gemini, engendering confidence. We are inspired to champion collaborative projects, surrounding ourselves with people who share our vision of the future. However, Mars is still retrograde, suggesting that we avoid going full steam ahead. Our initiatives are worth the effort, but our success will depend upon timing, and the timing is less than ideal. What we lack in energy, we will more than make up for creatively. Brainstorming is the best use of our time, so start spitballing. Devise conceptual ideas that you are not married to. Continue to adapt your plans as the occasion calls for it. Sensible strategizing helps us to know when to take the lead and when to pass the baton. This week is about the exciting yet somewhat daunting activity in your communication sector, asking you to become more professional in your way of speaking. Although things may feel tense, it's an excellent opportunity to go deeper into spiritual practices like meditation and yoga, especially if they help you process new ideas that can eventually earn you more money. In the evening, the moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, offering healing. As the moon transits Aquarius, our emotions err on the side of the rational. We don't jump to conclusions. So, when we encounter a triggering situation, our first reaction may be to not react at all. Instead, we check ourselves and try to understand the mechanism behind our anxieties. We can look at our problems objectively, and choose whether to address them or release them. Through our choices, we set an example for others. Our approach has a ripple effect within our community, inspiring our friends and family likewise to confront and release their own pain in healthy ways.